Look to this, die Weltschau. Der Krieg ist vorbei. Vertrag von Luxemburg. Der Vertrag wurde in Luxemburg unterzeichnet. Der Krieg endete mit einem weißen Frieden. Der Horror ist endlich vorüber. Jetzt ist die Zeit, die Toten zu betrauen und das Land wieder aufzubauen. Nach über 4 Jahren des Krieges trafen sich die Abgesandten Deutschlands, Russlands und Großbritanniens, um einen Friedensvertrag auszuhandeln. Da keine Seite den Krieg für sich entscheiden konnte, wurde ein weißer Frieden vereinbart. Zusätzlich sicherte jede Partei zu, die Souveränität aller Staaten in Europa anzuerkennen. Falls diesem Punkt des Vertrages ein Land brechen sollte, würden die anderen Länder intervenieren. Ob dies jedoch im Zweifelsfall umgesetzt wird, darf laut dem französischen Marschall Foch bezweifelt werden. Well, hello everyone and thank you for joining me in our Hearts of Iron 4 Spotlight in the Now Treaty of Versailles. So the war's over, the agreement of Luxembourg. After 4 years of the war, none of the countries could decide the war for himself, and therefore a white peace has been made. The countries agreed to recognize the sovereignty of all European countries, and if one country decided to break this pact, then the other countries would intervene. But according to the French marker, fuck, this is doubtful. Yeah, let's see. Description. You need a new fresh scenario, and our fictitious scenario is not the worst, then you are exactly right here. This modification is not finished yet. This is quite old, actually 1 year old, but it got a recent update, well, recently set about 4 weeks ago. And I haven't seen this, and it seems to be quite interesting. The Treaty of Versailles, where the scenario is completely different. Europe is completely different as well, with Austria controlling more land and with the German Reich having its pre-war borders. Let's check the prehistory. 1918. The Central Powers have never lost the First World War. A white peace between the Central Powers and the Entente was instead negotiated, the Treaty of Luxembourg. 1920. Austria-Hungary and the Ottoman Empire were so weakened by the war which they are fractured by internal unrest. Austria could keep Istria only by the help of Germany, and what makes it even had a harbor to the sea and could therefore survive after we were at the time as a mountain state. 1921, after the collapse of Austria-Hungary, Romania annexed the former Transylvania. 1923, the former Balkan countries of Austria-Hungary joined to one state together to oppose a possible new annex Austria. 1929, the Great Depression set in, whereupon there was famine and unrest in Germany. Due to the pressure of population, abdicated the German emperor, and in German Republic was proclaimed. 1930, the unrest grew despite the abdication of the emperor ever. 1931, in Germany, the state of emergency was proclaimed. 1932, the Nazis were gaining more importance, and 1933, Hitler came to power. So what is the aim of this mod? The focus is Germany on a different aspect. Since Germany has not lost the First World War, it must enter no loss of territory. That is the main aim to Germany, to unite the predominantly German-speaking countries under its leadership, and the Italians who have betrayed the Central Powers in the First World War punish. What changes this mod? The focus tree in Germany has been revised and adapted to the other countries to new situation. New country Austria-Hungary can be formed, new events, new classification of some provinces, and Italy is now a rival of Germany and potential member of the Allies. Adaptation of armies and other small items. So thank you all for joining me, and I would say let's get straight into the game. Oh yes, you can see my Steam profile here. Well then, let's close that window. And yes, I'm going to spotlight the German and then the Austrian focus tree, and most likely play the game as Germany and see how far we can come and how good we can succeed in this. Everything is set up. I'm playing with some mods to improve our experience, as always, like some graphical mods, and also the 80% guaranteed tension, since that's simply more fun for me if we can just capture countries without the bloody allies saying, "Oh, we have to intervene," etc., etc. Okay, so let's go ahead and play the game, and let's be excited for a new Germany. But we are still fascists, so the fascist dominance this time is even bigger, since Germany starts out with more land, and especially the African colonies, which I will take good care of. To be honest, I can't see even bothering to care about them, but yeah, let's protect our lands, at least. But really, I mean, come on, it's Africa, like, what do we get of holding on to the African colonies? Perhaps we can, fight some British units there. So I'll make some expeditionary German units down below in Africa. And the German colonies to guard them. We won't give up one single inch of land, that's for sure. So we have a long time, a long game to play, and depending on the time, don't forget that this is pre-recorded. So I may actually go ahead and also play. You can't hear the game. I may also play this episode 2 times. Let me check why. Use default, I know why. Now you could hear it. Yes, okay, there we go. Okay, let me go offline in Steam first. Alright, let's start a new game. The Gathering Storm. Dark times are coming. In Europe, Hitler has consolidated his power and his attention is now increasingly drawn beyond Germany's borders. The Empire of Japan stands poised to attack China and Asia. Almost 20 years have passed since the end of the Great War, and the world has yet been doused in gasoline. A single spark may be all it takes. Let's see, this situation is different. Austria is a minor country, where it says, after Austria-Hungary, a decade after the First World War and now suffered for several years from depression, Austria is now again anchored and wants to play an important role again on the political puzzle of world politics, just like in old times. Austria will succeed this coup before Germany accepts its the German Reich. A new Germany has risen, and Hitler's Third Reich. Let's see. Let's play on recruits, and without more buzz, let's play, I'd say, with or without. Let's play without historical air focuses and get straight into the game. As a bigger German Reich. Let's first check the focus tree of Austria. You can play this game as Austria as well, to have some fun there. If we see Austria, they are fascists led by the GDVP, and they are a little brother of Germany, and they have Austrian ambitions. They have the generic focus tree, but on the right side they have their own focus tree, how you can see, where they can actually go ahead and propose the Austro-Hungarian Union and also demand some territories from the Czechs, from the Croatians, and from the Romanians. They can go through friendship with Germany and also join the Axis, and also merge with Switzerland. Or they can support the fascists in Bulgaria and split up Yugoslavia. Well, let's see, the German focus tree is also completely reworked. We have the industrial path here. On the right side we can go ahead to the game with starting the annexation of Luxembourg, and then we can decide either to build up Austria or to do the Anschluss. Yeah, to do the Anschluss. We can either then develop Austria and go towards Italy, or I can go to the old path and go to the road to the east. Well, North Italy or war? That's the question here. What do we want to get? Yeah, we can either go for the Anschluss or either build up Austria, so therefore securing another ally there. I'm not sure if I want to build up Austria actually, or get it all for myself. Anyways, let's go ahead, and I'd say, yeah, let's build more civilian factories in the beginning of the game. Also, I think we could annex Luxembourg, but I first want to get my industry up and going. Getting these extra 6 civilian factories would be useful, so let's go ahead and get the Reichsautobahn. Get the game playing on a high speed, so research-wise, yeah, let's get production and construction, also the lamp of green, and then also, we have good air units, good tank units, let's get better weapons and equipment. Factory-wise, as I said, there will be civilian factories. Civilian ones. Okay, and let's get spare equipment, artillery, light tanks, more motorized, more fighters, more close support, and then I'd say we need plenty steel and even more rubber. Let's get a little more weapons, but we need 29 oil, so we should get this from whom? Let's get it from Venezuela. So I don't want to help any of the communists and the Democrats. 16 rubber I can get, I guess, from the British Malaya, since they're the only one having that. Okay, I need 1 tungsten. I don't know why I'm getting just 1, let's get 8 instead. Okay, therefore we only have 34 naval, 34 civilian factories. That's, yeah, we certainly need more. But I'd say let's not stay untouched. We have 46 divisions. Let's go ahead, and I'd propose to invade the Frenchmen. Yep. In this nice episode. First we'll invade Belgium. in Belgium with Gerd von Rundstedt. So let's go ahead and justify already against the Belgians. To get an even bigger German Reich. I'm going to, well, puppet them though, not annex them, I'm going to puppet them. Since it will be better to have some puppets and we don't have the, well, constructions once researched, so let's have them as a puppet. I may take the French and the Belgian colonies though, so let's see that. I think I'm going to release as many states as I can to make the game well more challenging in that aspect. So can I release some countries? I can only return China, which I won't do. Also, Germany controls Cameroon in Africa, Cameroon, Togoland, Southwest Africa. We also control Tanganyika. Plus we control Papua New Guinea, and also some other islands here with thousands of naval dockyards, which I can't be bothered to garrison, to be honest. But I will garrison this province of Papua New Guinea and this one, since we could need this. But there's so many naval dockyards there, that's unbelievable. Look at that, even in this province we have like 100, probably. Yeah, so the Marshall Islands, so I see no point of... Maybe I can like make garrison units with one template each, but then we still have plenty of naval dockyards. And Austria, well, if you ask them why they are pink, because of the factories. I mean, of the mod I'm using, not of the factory. Yeah, I intend to get my navy. Yeah, my navy is still quite small, only a 37,000 of the size. Let's go ahead, move into this province. And use our air force, send them all to Alsace. So first regroup them. Alright, there we go. We start off with a formidable air force, so that's a good thing. Then let's go ahead and combine these, well, fighter planes, Kampfgeschwader, these are tactical bombers, so let's send them to Oberbayern. We have some fighter planes here. We combine them as well, and combine these heavy bombers too. Okay, let's send them there, close air support. To win the war as quick as possible, this should be in our interest. Alright, there we go, complete air supremacy. And then also, let's divide this up to the half. You go to Western Germany to get air supremacy there. It's time to declare war and attack them quite aggressive. Yeah. Okay, declare war, call allies, well we have none, so... And Germany at war again, for the glory of the German nation. This happened faster than we expected it to be. We're breaking through the first initial line of the Belgian army, which is at the moment 100,000 strong. We are 400,000 strong. After we got the initial breakthrough, which we got right now, nothing can even stop us. Okay, what do we have there? Yeah, one division attacking them, the most just rushing forward. Okay, I have 36 divisions, that's quite some overpowered kill if you ask me. What are they doing? They aren't really managing it smartly. Let's go ahead into this province and then also overrun them. Alright. These go attack Namur. Okay, maybe attack them to force them back from the river. And then half of them go to there and the other half attack the Tristan and Namur. Okay, the Belgians lost 60,000 units while we lost only 2,000. So we are doing simply better than the Belgian army, clearly. Then I'll go for the Westwall to get these extra factories. We captured Brussels and treated Leopoldville. Isn't that great? I am going to puppet the colony of Zaire. I mean, they have some nice, but let's puppet them. Puppets. Puppet satellite Zaire and also satellite Belgium. Yeah, let's end the turn. Let's see, do they have them puppet the rest of Belgium? Okay, let's see. It's called German Congo, but why is it green? I'd rather have it... But can I get their rubber instead of some other rubber then? As they have to give it to me, I guess. This is to market... here, let's get... Well, they have 8 rubber, so... Alright, that's... Not really that much. At least, yeah, we aren't alone there. Down below. Alright. Saying so... Belgium should have been also... Agree, but they still have their color. Well, that's fine. The next one will be who? Will be France. Yes, France. I won't attack them through Ulster, so they can just have their units there, because it's really heavy for the fight. They have the Maginot Line drawn up there. So instead, I'll rush to France like that. Up the Russian to Paris, really aggressively. Here's some Colony Division. Okay, like some colonial divisions, so we can see clearly. Yeah, I think I'm going to annex the French colonies, so because I cannot publish anything of... Oh, now they changed color, that's great. Did Belgium change their color too? Oh yes, they did. That's what I like about this one. So we can see the German sphere of influence even bigger and more powerful. Our army is getting ready. I'll declare to conquer Lorraine. Yes, and we'll get a strong and formidable ally. A fascist French ally. I'll not take a single state. And then the Axis are even strengthened. Well, the Italians, they are 41% democratic, so they have a good chance of joining the Allies, actually. Consider the circumstances, how they are. But let's go ahead, assign our air force against the French completely. Against the French. Alright, to go for air supremacy, ground supremacy as well. Then I'll get also army offense. They can be useful, and then it's time to declare war, go aggressive and call in our allies. Slow down the speed of the game. And then France is at war with Germany again. Yes, they can go into Alsace. I don't mind. Well, I should call my airplanes to another base. Let's call them to Westphalen instead. Alright. There we go. That's nice. Let's go for an industrial effort now. And I have some Jagdgeschwader standing by. Where are you? Oh, there. Okay. From this province, then to northern France as well. Okay, this air force can go ahead and support our units there. We are breaking through my 3 tanks divisions. I want them to spearhead the attack to Paris. We'll meet the French completely unprepared, that's for sure. Completely unprepared. Let's hold the French divisions at bay, and these 3 panzer divisions charge to Paris, and after that the French should surrender. If some divisions just capture Paris, isn't that great? We can see Paris completely undefended, and there we go, we captured it, and the French should capitulate. Well, it's 98%, so let's go ahead and capture Orléans as well. Orléans, but leave 1 division to garrison Paris. The 1st tank division captured it. Now they should surrender, and there we go, a Treaty of Brest. Is it just this mod making it too easy, or is it just me being too skilled? I don't know, to be honest. How I said, I'm going to take all of the states which the French don't have a core of. So I'm going to take these states, yes, also French Algiers, because why not? They don't need that. Casablanca. Oh, I can't release Morocco. I thought I can. That's fine. Take Gapes as well. Tunisia and Constantine. Let's end the turn. Okay, some new German colonies, clearly. Let's see, the French have many more states, though. They control French Indochina. But there is some vital rubber which I could need. But let's release them as a puppet. Let's satellite Republic of Laos, Republic of Cambodia, and Republic of Vietnam. But they will be satellited, how you can see. Then I'm going to take some islands. They can keep these islands. Okay, French Caribbean. Should I take it from the French or not? I'm not sure. I mean, they don't have a core on it, so it shouldn't matter. Reunion, Madagascar. Here, let's take Madagascar, though. Let's take the French islands of Reunion. Should I? I'm not sure. I'll take French Caribbean. I'll take Tahiti. I'll take New Caledonia. Oh, they have 178 chromium. That's nice. New Caledonia. I'll take French India, French Guyana, French Somaliland. I'll take Reunion, Comoro Islands, Kerguelen, Guangzhouan, Saint Pierre and Miquelon, Nando. And while the French will keep all of their mainland, so let's puppet to that, but the French will become a puppet of the Germans. Let's puppet remaining France. There we go. Yes, they have no colonies left. Alright, Vichy France is puppeted, how we can see. And yes, they have 27 factories. They probably lost most of the colonies. But I can invite Hungary to my faction already. So Hungary, you are welcome. The Axis. Okay, world tension is only at 45%. And please look how powerful and great we are. Isn't that simply glorious? It is, without a doubt, without a doubt. Okay, there we go. They should change their color quite soon, and then I can stop getting rubber from British Malaya. Instead, I will get rubber from the Empire of Vietnam. Yeah, they have to give it to me. Let's get 20. Alright. They are currently a Reichsprotektorat, and they're changing their colors to the German color, how you can see. Yep, that's what I like about this mod, Colored Puppet. It makes the game simply so better. I think France should change its color quite soon too. But I don't know, why are they supporting the treaty of the spot status quo? They should rather go for sport rights, which they could rather need, but... Alright. So they can't actually get rid of the weakened government, can they? They'll have the disjointed government until the end. Well. Really, France? Did they lose just more factories? They just have 15 factories? But they just have 5... I thought they have more. Why do they have so less? They have more, clearly. We are getting their factories for whatever reason. They have to give some factories to us, how it seems like, and that's interesting. We now stand supreme in Europe. France was long the foundation of stability in southeastern Europe, but now has the entire area up for its grabs. We can pull all the nations there in our orbit with no one left to stop us. It's time to tell the Yugoslavians that they have to make a choice. Either they will stand with us or they will disrupt the way. Let's pressure them. Pressure the Yugoslavs. Alright. The French are severely weakened by this war. So, I could get the Polish also as my side, or I could get the Dutch. If I get the Dutch, I would have complete rubber control, and I would rather prefer oil and rubber than the other things, so I think I'm going to wage war against the Dutch nation. Let's justify war, go conquer. Brabant. Okay. There we go. The Dutch will be the last one to fall, and after this we'll experience a nice stage of peaceful expansion. Yes, the French changed their color to the German black. That's simply great. Every nation changed their color, so we can see clearly they are our own puppets. The Austrians are getting Austrians into their country, so I'll keep that up for them. Then let's go ahead. I'll not need my air force, I think, so let's go ahead, declare war all allies. Alright. I'm going to actually disband my entire air force for this moment, because I intend to have some plans with it. Now we got Treaty of Suriname. Let's pass some times. I'm going to satellite the Dutch East Indies, becoming a direct German puppet instead. And then I'll take some Dutch overseas colonies like Curaçao and Suriname. There we go. They can keep the rest, which is just the mainland now, so let's go ahead and puppet the remaining Dutch mainland. There we go. Now it's called the Reichsprotektorat Niederlande, and we are still unopposed, and we have a vast empire. Let's see, the policy of the French. I think they have to give their factories, they have to simply lend them to me. Let me check the policy somewhere. I thought you could check it. Reichsprotektorat. Yes, they have to give 25% of the civilian industry to us and extra trade to the overlord. Yep, they're all a Reichsprotektorat, how you can see clearly. Yeah. And we even didn't start the Treaty of Luxembourg, where we would become to get aggressive. That's fun, isn't it? Okay, the Soviets just purging their own people. Well, let them, I say. Let them purge it. We'll go ahead and get... Should we get some anti-tanks? Yeah. And now here, I want to go for the industrial efforts. Alright. I don't know why I had civilian factories in all of my overseas provinces, but that's okay. Let's get the industrial efforts, and also I'm getting 15 civilian factories through my puppets. Let's maximize all these provinces. Also, it's time to enact war economy. Alright, let's listen carefully. Yeah, we also kept the entire French Navy, so they kept their entire Navy, so that's good for them. But France is severely weakened because they have to give most of their industry to the German Reich. Everyone has to give, so I'm sorry for them, but yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and maximize out the Rhineland. I also intend to get some naval dockyards soon. What could I do next? I still haven't done Treaty of Luxembourg. I still haven't done that, so just imagine that. I'm doing still so great. My surplus isn't high enough to that I can, I guess, train some more of the good old mountaineer divisions, expanding the template of the mountaineers like this, and also add them some engineer and some recon company. Okay, Gebirgsjäger. Let's train as many as we can. 35. The third of Yugoslavia. After pressing them time for time. Oh. Okay, I won't declare they are and forever will remain irrelevant. Yes, I don't care about Yugoslavia at this very moment. I'm just too strong, but we intend complete world domination. And the Soviets will be the first one to grasp that. So I think getting Poland onto our side would prove vital in that aspect, if you ask me. Let's get the Chalmers classes, that's a well-developed battleship, because I want to get a strong navy, which should be able to be stronger than the British one. I can stop getting it from the Venezuelans, and instead I'll get it from the Dutch East Indies. I need 16 oil though, so that's a problem. None of my puppets have oil, so I'll go ahead and try to get it from them. Then, yes, let's go and get the annexation of Luxembourg. Since in Luxembourg living mostly German and this small state is not alone of their capability, let's go ahead and annex them. Yep, sounds alright. Like a good reason. Yep, they're mostly German, let's go ahead and take them out. Yeah. Let's maximize out the infrastructure. Now let's just build it, fine. It's not worth it, I think. Just build it. Now I can get perhaps a captain of industry. And then I'm going to, I think, wage war against Poland before world tension goes even up higher. So let's go ahead against the Polish. I think they shouldn't join the Allies. Yeah. So, well, the Germans already have, if you check the axis, quite a good amount of world domination. The Italians, well, they can join the Allies because their popularity is quite high with the Democrats. But we'll go for the path of revenge. And the Spanish Civil War started out, but I don't care about Spain. They can do whatever they like to, if you ask me. What will it mean to Spain? We shall see. What the Luxembourg made it clear that they will not submit without resistance on our realm. So probably we have to now trust then to draw military options into consideration. Okay, they actually decline. I thought they'd accept. Well, then they're gonna face 46 German divisions. Hitler or the Kaiser. After Hitler had thrown the Kaiser, no one reckoned with the fact that the Kaiser could one day seize power again in Germany. After Hitler was concentrated on strengthening the Reich, the Emperor could win many supporters. The world is looking forward to Germany, who will win this power struggle. Hitler is to lead Germany, the Kaiser shall govern Germany. I'd say a cooperation between both. Yeah, let's say a cooperation between both. Yeah, let's get the Kaiser and also Hitler. The non-one will gain popularity and will get extra infantry attack and defense. And the Wilhelm von Preußen will become a general. Who is the head of the Reich? The Kaiser shall steer the Reich, but I don't want to become non-aligned, so I'll just go ahead and say that Hitler is going to steer the Reich. Yeah. Hitler shall steer it. But the Kaiser is a general, I think. Let's check him. Is he general? Oh, I can't see him, can I? Hello, Kaiser. He was called, I think... no. Well, that's weird. I thought we had him as a general. Apparently, here. Wilhelm von Preußen. Okay, I'll use him in my next wars. That's for sure. But for now, I'd say let's go ahead and declare war against Luxembourg. Yeah. Let's... I can do the Anti-Kommentar Pact. Let's do the Treaty with users. Let's do the army innovations. Heinz Guderian and others should do that, okay? I'll go ahead and get another. I want to save up for him, so let's go ahead and declare war, call allies, and just enter Luxembourg, let's say. There we go, it's so easy, and now goodbye Luxembourg will be annexed. And it's a part of Germany. It's already a non-core state. If they accepted, we would have gotten 300 more non-core. That's fine. Well, I hope you like this episode. I'm going to make a second one, or maybe a third one, because I enjoyed this. So thank you all for watching me. Let me know about your opinion, what you think about this, and I wish to see you all next time. So goodbye and have a nice day. Stay safe and sound.